I put on 2 pounds. And I was mad. Ooh. But that's why we weigh ourselves. Welcome to Mike Versus Carbs. I'm your big brother Mike, Mr. Mike, if you will. Listen, guys. Last Sunday, which was exactly 9 days ago. This is Tuesday morning. So I started the actual weight loss challenge on forgot the date. But anyway, it was a week ago on Sunday, so it's been like 9 days. I was weighing 231 and some change, and as of Saturday morning, well, hell, right now I weigh 220 and some change. So in those days, in less than 10 days, that's 10 pounds. It's more than 10 pounds. Actually, by a week later, in 7 days, I actually lost 10 pounds in 7 days. I had a hiccup on Friday and Saturday. Anyway, if you go back and watch my other videos, you'll see it because I'm documenting everything. I had been losing like a pound or maybe even up to 2 pounds every day, but most usually like about a pound. But on those two particular days, Friday and Saturday, I actually gained some weight. On Saturday, I actually went to the gym. Normally when I go to the gym, I normally go like on a Sunday. And on the days that I go to the gym, I normally don't do cardio. But since I gained that weight, I went on ahead and did my regular weight resistance workout. And I got on the elliptical for 30 minutes, got back down to 220. But then that night, I put on 2 pounds again. So I think what happened was, I think I went over my carb threshold. So, they say in order to go into ketosis on a low carb diet, you want to go 50 carbs or lower. And of course, everybody responds to things differently. All of our bodies are different. So I believe that even though I wasn't going up to 50, I was trying to be careful, staying around under 40. I think on one of those days, for sure, I definitely was over 40. I was almost at 43. And on one other particular day, I wasn't, but you can only guess on some of your things, because if you go online and look up some of the information, different sites will have different things. So I'm not sure, but since then, I've been saying, okay, I'm going to play around the 30 carb range to see what that does. And of course, even though I haven't been able to get into my walks and everything the past couple of days, trying to catch up these videos, I still either lost the weight or I maintained the weight while still eating. That's the thing. You can still eat and either lose weight or maintain the weight. But tomorrow I'll be back on my regular routine. I got my videos caught up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to have this one posted by tomorrow, if that was in the next couple of days. But anyway, like I said, in a week's time, I lost 10 pounds, and I'm gonna show you guys that really make sure I get stay disciplined. Like I say, mindset. What's my goal? I know my goal. I've changed it from a 20-pound weight loss challenge to a 30-pound weight loss challenge. So I'm going to try to get down to right around 200, right around in there. And I was going to do it halfway through just low carb dieting and then going on a straight water fast or a liquid fast. But I think since I'm doing so good by eating, I'll do probably all the way down to 210 by eating to show you guys how I lost 20 pounds while still eating and eating pretty good. Maybe eating too good in some cases, all right? But in any case, maybe going down to 210 by still eating, and then maybe from 210 to 200 by not eating. Only thing I don't like about that is when I do a liquid fast like that, once you start eating, your body really starts tightening, pulling onto that weight. So I might just try to continue to do it all the way down to 200 while still eating. And my body won't have such it won't be starving more or less for the sugar and all of the carbs and all that type of stuff. So, like I said, guys, the main thing is keep your numbers in your head. That's why I've been successful. Even though, like I said, I had 2 hiccups I'm still, like I said, over the past or a week or so, knocked out 10 pounds. I just saw something online, some guy's page where he had lost like I think it was like 60. No, I think he actually said like 100 pounds in 6 months, which is probably a nice, safe way of doing it. But you can lose it faster than that. Like I say, the way I'm going, in 1 week I've lost 10 pounds. By the end of the month, I should easily be 30, 40 pounds, if not more. You can do it a lot faster than that and safely, and you don't have to starve yourself, and you don't have to kill yourself in the gym. All I do, I do be going to the gym. Well, I should be going to the gym. But the main thing that gets the weight off of me is the walking that I do on a regular basis. And I'll start posting my walks that I got on my Google Fit or my Samsung Health, show you guys how much walking I'm doing. It's a big part of it. I normally definitely get in my 10,000 steps. And even on the days that I'm not working, I'll make sure that I'll try to walk for an hour and a half. That'll get me those 10,000 steps and then some. And at a nice, good, steady pace, keeping my heart rate elevated, not killing myself, just doing what my body can handle. And since I walk a lot, I can go for an hour and a half at a pretty steady, good pace. Your body is going to respond to what you're used to doing. So any type of walking, fast or slow, you're going to go ahead, you're going to be burning those calories. You're going to be burning that fat, man. So yeah, the exercise along with the keeping the carbs low, staying consistent, staying on task, staying on the plan, I'm already reaping results. And I'm not going to start talking shit just yet. But when I get down to 20 pounds, and you see, like within the next week or so, I should be down to about around close to 210. Maybe another week and a half, I'm going to start talking shit. The bottom line is this. You don't have to spend money to lose weight. I shouldn't say that. Do whatever you got to do to get healthy, okay? Let me say that. Do whatever you got to do to get healthy. But if you're struggling and you can't afford to go get those injections, which I don't necessarily think, anytime you got to take some type of prescribed medication, I don't think that's always a good deal. Like I said, I take one blood pressure pill. Don't like doing that. The good thing about what I'm doing is I know that when my weight starts getting down around 200, they're going to want to probably take me off of that blood pressure pill. I don't like how I feel around that weight, but my body, my blood pressure does seem to get better when I get around that weight. But if that's getting too expensive for you, signing up for a weight loss program, a diet plan and all that, anything that's costing you money, anything that's really strict, that's tough for a lot of people, man. And what I like to do, what I'm doing, I should say, I address, a system, if you will, or a plan that's easy to follow, easy to remember. Even though I'm old, I'll be forgetting shit. But it's easy to remember. It's real simple. And once you get it down pat, it's just a matter of knowing what you should and shouldn't eat. And by weighing yourself all the time, you'll see, okay, I'm going up a little bit. I need to cut back. So now you can make adjustments to your diet to keep yourself in the place you want to be. That's when you get down to where you want to be. But like I said, if you're struggling and you're getting way out of shape, and you need to really crack down and buckle down and get your weight down, I'm telling you, what I'm doing will help you. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It is what the fuck it is. The proof is in the pudding. I'm gonna show it to y'all too. But you can lose the weight. You don't have to starve yourself. You gotta be sensible. You don't have to let go of your favorite foods. You have to maybe put them to the side until you get your weight and your all your other health issues that you may or may not have, get them in check. And then you can monitor. You can allow yourself maybe once out the week, once every other week, once out the month, whatever it takes to really enjoy the foods that you enjoy. But then I'm telling you, man, once you get used to eating better, your food is, you're still gonna enjoy your food. Don't get me wrong. I miss motherfucking pizza. I swear to God I do. I miss, they got low-carb beers, but they taste like crap. Beer already tastes bad, but they taste like crap. But I miss a good beer and some pizza. I love burgers and fries. I love burritos, tacos, man. Oh my God, let me quit talking about that shit. We quit talking about it. But if you're struggling, I promise you, you watch what I'm doing, you follow what I'm doing, and tailor what I'm doing to fit you. Man, I swear to God, you're gonna lose the weight. I promise you. You don't have to starve, man. You don't have to be taking all the motherfucking pills and potions and all that bullshit. If you're on them, follow your doctor's advice. Do what your medical professionals tell you to do. But if you can do what the fuck I'm doing and include it in what you're already doing, all I'm doing is going on a low carb diet. I'm walking all the time, and I'm keeping my mind on my goal, keeping it focused at all times during the day. Weigh myself twice a day, in the morning and in the evening. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all the fuck I'm doing. And it's working. The main thing is, when you get those cravings, you got to know your numbers. Knowing your numbers help you get through those situations. And even if you just get weak and say, fuck it, I'm gonna eat these M&Ms, which, man, I just found out a box of the M&Ms, like the movie theater boxes they be having. Them motherfuckers is over 52 carbs. I think when you subtract the fiber, probably from the peanuts, it's like 48 carbs. But I mean, that's still, for me, I might as well go on and eat. You know what I mean? As far as trying to get your body under, getting into ketosis and all that. But I mean, just that's like used to be one of my go-tos. I'm like, well, it's got nuts and it ain't got as much sugars. So, emotional eating and all that, man, I deal with that. Sometimes you gotta have it. But I'm saying the more you get used to doing what I'm doing, you'll have more discipline and more control to deal with that emotional eating. I promise you that shit. I promise you. Like I say, it's been just over a week of my 30 pound weight loss challenge. It's going too fast to do the 20. Might as well go on down to 200 and something, man. Get close to 200, make it 30 pounds. So already lost just over 10 pounds. Ain't even been it's been a week. Ain't even been 10 days yet, and I already lost 10 pounds. I done beat more than a pound a day. So there you go. And I promise you, when I get back on my regular walking schedule, starting tomorrow morning, it's a wrap. It's over. It's fucking over. The weight's gonna come off, and all I gotta do is make sure I'm not going over my carb threshold. That's why I call it my carb threshold, which I think should be 40 or less. And consider how I gained 2 pounds that day after I had went to the fucking gym and worked my ass. Look at my fucking video, man. I forget. On Saturday, whatever Saturday's date was, I worked my ass off in the gym, man. I was mad in the motherfucker, and I got back. Later on, the next morning, later on that night, I had put on 2 fucking pounds. Was it the next morning? Hey, whatever the fuck it was, I put on 2 pounds. I was mad. Ooh. But that's why we weigh ourselves every morning. And I weigh myself every day when I get home from work, or every afternoon before I eat. Also, too, I mentioned this before. Be careful with your sugar-free drinks and beverages and sugar-free foods and all those things, except for stevia. So right now, stevia is the safest bet. But the other ones, supposedly, it might trigger a response in your body to start putting on more fat, manufacturing more fat, for whatever reason. You can do that research yourself. I'm gonna get into those one day. I just pretty much try to stay away from them for the most part. But like today, I had a soda, 0 carb soda. I think I had aspartame. I know aspartame's not supposed to be good for you, but it was one of the minis. All right, fuck it. I had 2 minis, but that was it. Some of the others might use sucralose. Both aspartame and sucralose supposedly do the same thing. Supposedly, and the studies be conflicting, who knows. But like I said, when you're doing what you gotta do, you're getting the fucking results, you can allow yourself to do things. You don't, maybe, like I said, have a cheat day, or just give yourself a day out the week, or a day every other week, or a day out the month, or whatever, just to eat whatever the fuck you want, man. But you gotta get the weight down first. And I got your back. I got you. I promise you I got you. Y'all got me fucking motivated. This shit got me fucking motivated, man. So just tune in, follow a brother, and I promise you I ain't gonna let you down. That's something I don't fucking do. Anyway, It's your big brother Mike. Mr. Mike, if you will. Take care.